Yeah, so I'm really excited to show you something I just got in the mail today. Um, this is unscripted. This is just my first reactions, just a little unboxing here, and I don't know if you can guess what it is, or I might have already said it already. But anyways, oh, too far. This is the MCusta Tactility. So this is just my first reactions here to this knife. So let's dive right in. I ordered it from Massdrop actually, and so we got on the group drop, which means that I actually got a pretty good deal on it. Normally, I think it runs you in the range for the model I got of let's see here. Runs you about $215, but I got it for only, I believe it was like $150 or so. But here we go. That is it. It came in a little package, nothing in the box there, no cloths or anything, no carrying cases, just a little thing here. But let's see what we've got. All right, let's see. And I won't give you guys too many details here. This is just the unboxing. And as always, I will run straight into the review for you guys. I just wanted to give you an unboxing so you can see what it looks like straight out of the box. First reactions, I think it's gorgeous. So you guys can see that wood. The Quincy Burl is the model that I have with the Damascus. Pretty solid lockup. It's a strong liner there. It's kind of hard to move her over. Let's see here. You can see that it is indeed a laminated blade. You can actually see the core right along in there. And then let's see here. And I believe it's a nickel Damascus. Very fine point. Let's see how sharp it is out of the box. It feels to be pretty sharp here. Let me see if I can find a piece of paper for you guys. Maybe we can take a look at that. Okay, just a small piece. I'll talk about sharpness and everything later. But here we go. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I know this isn't really a hugely practical test of sharpness, but as far as knives go, coming right out of the box, that it did cut extremely well. I can speak more about actual sharpness and everything later, but as I was actually about to say earlier, this is a surprisingly large knife. I mean, obviously, if you look at the specs, you know just how large it is. Sorry, I'm taking it off camera. I'm trying to look at it closer here because I am excited to see it, but it looks like the spacing is great. Not perfect, but not bad. My guess would be that the reason why it's off is purely because of that liner there. It's got a decent bit of pressure on it, and that liner will wear in with time. And the joint there, relatively smooth, nothing huge to write home about. Nice solid lockup when it comes home. And if you look inside, the liners are not milled there, but not a big deal unless it's something really important to you. You really care about weight. Remember, your target use for the blade is different from person to person. If you're just collecting this for appearances, for moderately priced collector's piece or such, you're not going to care about little details like that nearly as much. You care about more how it looks. Let's see a deployment. Oh, no. Alright, so the initial click there, just to pop it open, it's pretty, let's see if I can, off camera. Yeah, so it'll pop, it'll flick. Maybe if I get in there, and I might let you guys know in the actual review once I actually get in there, and see if maybe I can loosen the joint or adjust it at all, and see if it, or if it just loosens up over time. But you can see that nice Damascus. Let's see, my lightness might be messing it with a little bit, but, not the highest grade Damascus, not the highest grade steel. I believe it's VG10. I'll roll all those specs in with the actual review. Good chipping there. And on the reverse side, I believe that's, well, for whatever reason, they put everything everywhere. Let's see if we can do this again, though. That's the one thing I'm curious about this. It's not, I mean, obviously, all you knife aficionados know, even the hard knives that are really hard to open, if you really get in there and you flick it, they'll open. But what we really look at when we're just initially testing, and taking a look at knives is because we want to see, you know, is it easy? Is it going to be something where I don't have to think about it? I just flick and it flies open, ready and willing and excited, I guess you could say, to protect your life with. And you know, that's not a deciding factor for me with just a knife that I want to own, although it might be an important, not might, it is an important factor, or probably should be, for a knife you want to carry when you're using it or thinking of using it as your defensive blade. So more on that later. I'm just looking at this Damascus here. It looks to be, yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. All right. I do see a little discoloration there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think you can pick it up on camera. It looks like there's a faint, well, maybe at that angle it looks fine. But particularly on this side, it's almost like it's been dented or something, or been rubbed a weird way. Although then again, it does feel a little oily. That might be what it is. I'll report back to you guys on that when we get to the actual review section. But let me see if I can do this again. All right. Okay, so yeah, it'll open, and it will open quick, but you really got to get your thumb in there and flick it. You know, it doesn't seem like the kind of knife that you're gonna be flicking with. Yeah. All right, so the only thing I think about this are, and I can tell you guys more about this later, is that liner lock. And this is actually kind of worrying me a little bit. This liner lock seems to fit fairly well. However, when you open it normally, you got a nice engagement, right? It's reasonable. It's halfway through. Not a huge space for wear in, but not terribly upset about it. Wasn't ridiculously expensive. Won't be using it that heavily or that often. However, when we put this in here and we really flick it open hard, it goes a little bit deeper. And, you know, obviously that's standard for those of you guys who are experienced with knives, but if you do it just right, it actually binds in a way that I'm not too much of a fan of. Actually, this one you can see it on even better. It's moved much farther. It's actually so far, let's see how close can we get here. It's far enough that the flat sections aren't actually lining up perfectly. Does that mean it's not going to be strong? No. I mean, it's far enough over. It's not like it's, you know, off of the slab of steel there. It's going to be strong, but as far as wearing goes, did you hear that? It's not going to be ideal. Here, listen. So that just means it might wear in, where, you know, you might want to be might want to not be too aggressive when you're opening this knife. Yours might be different. I don't know about their quality control. This is my first knife from MCusta. But yeah, so yeah, it's a nice little knife, and you know, obviously use it just a little bit more there. We will obviously roll straight into the review. Just wanted you guys to give a nice quick look here at the unboxing, and yeah, that is the MCusta Tactility, the Quincy Burrow version with Damascus, VG10 core, I believe. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. And there you go. I'll show you the liner lock. Not the liner lock. Silly me, the clip. There's the blade. The whole thing on open. Came in this box right here. Nothing to write home about. It's one of probably the plainest packagings I have ever seen. But there you go. I'll roll in a few images maybe, and then we'll get right on to a review for you guys.